how do you become a thought leader? And even my way of saying this would be, how do you become someone who people care about what it is you have to say? Like, think about that. You've been doing what you've been doing for so long. People in your world maybe know that you're great at what you do, whether you're a service provider, a coach, a consultant, an author, or a speaker. But when you make content, it really just doesn't stick. And I've been asked a handful of times, like, Omar, how have you built a cult-like following? How have you built an audience that is just so on your team? And the reality is it's really come down to these three things that I'm going to share with you. But I want to read off a definition of what a thought leader is. Thought leaders are the informed opinion leaders and the go-to people in their field of expertise. They become the trusted sources who move and inspire people with innovative ideas, who turn ideas into reality, and know and show how to replicate their success or successes. This is a powerful definition because it still means that the riches are in the niches. It still means that industries need leaders and go-to leaders. And if you're frustrated at seeing other people kind of rise up in the ranks because maybe they just do content better than you, this is going to help you a ton. A book that really comes to mind that has inspired even my journey has been The Key Person of Influence by Daniel Priestley. He's been on this channel or my podcast a couple times, and he's a dear friend, but he really breaks down in his book the 5 ways that thought leaders kind of make their mark. But I want to go a little bit deeper. This is for people who are really serious about the impact and influence they want to make in their industry. And I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm just going to give it to you the way I've created it. And so there's really 3 things I want you to consider. I'm going to give it to you up front, and then we'll break them down, okay? If you desire to move the masses, to influence your industry, to create a cult-like personal brand, you're going to need to have a student's identity, a leader's responsibility, and then you're going to have to master deliverability. Now, these all serve one another, but let's go right into it and talk about having a student's identity. I've been an entrepreneur for now 10 years, and I really had my first breakout year in my 7th year of business. Like, I was operating in ignorance and just doing with whatever I knew to do and just reacting to what was happening. And, you know, you stay in an industry or you do something long enough, over time, faithfulness is a business strategy. Just being in the industry or the sector you've been in for a long time alone is a strategy, but there is something about having a student's identity. Isn't it funny how you can be a go-to expert, or you want to be a go-to expert, but it starts with how you perceive yourself and view yourself? Like, if you want to be perceived as an industry celebrity or a personal brand for the masses, and you want to influence people, it starts with having a student's identity. This is just a pattern of observation I've had with people I've met who are 9, 10-figure, I've even met billionaires. And the number one trait they all have is they all are students. What are they students of? They are students of life. They are students of their industry. They are students of what they're building. You know, I love that Simon Sinek. He's kind of like a communication leadership guy. Simon Sinek would say the funny thing about leadership isn't leading from the front. It's really serving from the bottom. But when you think about yourself, do you think about yourself as a student? Like, the first thing you think about yourself, like, do you think about yourself? Like, if you've ever been to an event where there are keynote speakers, or you literally are following the people right now, maybe I'm one of the follows that you consider, like, dude, Omar is like one of the key persons of influence in my life around this sector. Well, the reality is we all just see ourselves as students. But what does that really mean, that you have a student's identity? It means that there is no such thing as a graduation. There is no arrival. Thought leaders, they don't arrive. They're constantly pursuing and leading in thought, and they do that because they're students.